Hi friends, my name is Deepthi. Welcome to Learn English with Deepthi. In today's video, we are going to look at some prepositions. The three prepositions that we are going to look at are in, on and at. These are the three prepositions that are primarily used to describe time, days, dates, years, months. All of these are denoted by these three prepositions. Let me give you a few examples. I will see you in December. I will see you at 8 a.m. I will see you on Monday. What would we use if we say I will see you next Monday? In that case, we do not use a preposition. We do not use in, on or at when we say next Monday. So this is what I'm going to teach you in this lesson. How to correctly use these three prepositions to describe time, days, dates, etc. And when not to use any preposition either. First of all, I'll give you a couple of tips to correctly figure out which preposition to use. So, if you see a time, 8 a.m., then there's a very good chance that you will be using at. Because at is generally used to represent time. If you see a date like June 10th, or if you see a day like Monday, then there's a very good chance that you will be using on, because on is usually used to represent days and dates. And in is used for longer periods of time like months, years. If you see December, it's highly likely that you will be using in to represent that. Okay. Another tip is that if we are talking about a specific time, then we say at. On is less specific. For example, a day. A day is less specific than a time, right? We can say I will see you on Monday, but I will see you at 8 a.m. So you know a specific time on a day that you will see somebody. So that is the most specific. And in is the least specific. In is very general. I will see you in 2005. Right? So most specific is at. On is less specific than that. And in is the least specific. So with these two tips, you can kind of figure out which preposition to use most of the time. Now I'll go into detail and explain when exactly each of these three prepositions are used. First of all, let's see at. At is used to describe specific times, like at 10 a.m., at 5 p.m. Right? When we say midnight or noon, that is also specific times, right? Midnight is 12 a.m. and noon is 12 p.m. So in that case also we would use at midnight, at noon. We also use at to refer to sunrise and sunset, at sunrise and at sunset. Meal times. For example, I will see you at lunchtime, or let's meet at dinner time. Right? So that lunchtime represents the time that lunch is served. Another use of the preposition at is when we refer to holidays. At Christmas. But in this case, at means during the Christmas break. That's what it means. In this case, at is not super specific. At just means during the Christmas break. It doesn't mean on the Christmas day. When we say a specific day, we would say on Christmas Day. So at is used when a holiday is not followed by the word day. Christmas Day, if we say that, then we use on. But if there is no day, then we would say at Christmas, on Christmas Day. We also use at to refer to the current time, like at present or at the moment. For example, we can say she is not available at the moment. That means at the current time, right now, this person is not available. So at present, at the moment are all ways to represent the current time, and we use the preposition at. Now let's take a look at on. On is generally used to refer to days. We say on Monday, on Friday. We also use it to refer to dates, on the 12th, on the 15th. When we say the month and the day, then also we would use on. We would say on October 1st or on December 31st. Okay. On is also used to refer to the weekend. In American English, we say, what did you do on the weekend? However, in British English, it is at the weekend. So please remember that in American English, we would say on the weekend, and in British English, it is at the weekend. On is also used to refer to a day and a part of a day. For example, we say, I will see you on Monday morning, or I will see you on Friday evening. Right? So we are saying the day and the period of the day. Then we use on. Another place where we use on is to refer to holidays, when it is followed by day. We talked about it earlier when we discussed at Christmas Day. I will see you on Christmas Day. That means you will see this person on the specific day, December 25th. That is when you say on Christmas Day. We also use on to refer to special days, even when it's not followed by a day, like on my birthday or on our wedding anniversary. So any special days we refer to using on. Now let's discuss the preposition in. In is generally used to refer to a non-specific period of time, which is a longer period of time, usually like a month. So we would say, I will see you in December or in October. The same thing with years or centuries. We would say in 2005 or in the 15th century or in the 80s. Here we are referring to decades. So such longer periods of time we would use in. In is also used to refer to seasons, in spring, in summer. Even though we mostly use in to refer to longer non-specific periods of time like months and years, we also use it to describe parts of a day. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. However, there's one exception, which is night. We do not say in the night, we say at night. All other parts of the day are referred to with the preposition in. So can you tell me which of these prepositions we would use in this sentence? In, on, or at. I will see you dash tomorrow. Would we use in, on, or at here? The correct answer is none of these. We do not use a preposition here. I will see you tomorrow. That is the correct answer. So these are some examples of places where we do not use a preposition. Tomorrow, yesterday, today, tonight. These words are not preceded by a preposition. We saw earlier that we would use the preposition on to describe weekend. What did you do on the weekend? Let's look at this sentence. What did you do dash this weekend? Is it in, on, or at? Here's another one. What did you do dash last weekend? Is it in, on, or at? So in both these cases, we do not use a preposition. What did you do this weekend? What did you do last weekend? But we would say what did you do on the weekend if we do not use next or last or this or any of those words. So this is another case where we do not use prepositions. So this is another grammar rule that you have to remember when no preposition is used. When we use this, next, last or every, any of these words come in front of morning, evening or weekend, then we do not use a preposition. Now let's look at some examples together. She called me dash night, in, on or at. The correct answer here is at night. Even though we use in for all other parts of day, like in the morning, in the evening, when it is night, we say at night. So she called me at night is the correct answer. We last saw him dash 2010, in, on or at. So 2010 is a year. A year is a long, non-specific period of time. So which preposition do we use there? We use in to refer to years. So we saw him in 2010. I visit my grandparents dash Christmas, in, on or at. So let's take a look at it. Is there a day after the name of the holiday? We're not saying a day. So there's a good chance that we would use at. Because here we are not saying that this person is going to see his grandparents on specific day of Christmas. He means that he's going to see his grandparents sometime during the Christmas break. So here we would use the preposition at Christmas. We open presents dash Christmas Day. Which preposition would we use here? Because here we see the word day and we know that it is talking about a specific day, right? And which preposition is used to talk about specific days? It is on. So on Christmas Day. That is the correct answer. He is busy dash the moment, in, on or at. Here the moment means at the present time, the current time, which is a specific time. So we would use the preposition at the moment is the correct one. I wake up dash 6 a.m. dash every morning. So the first one is a specific time, right? 6 a.m. So when we talk about a specific time, easy. What do we use there? At 6 a.m. The next one is dash every morning. What did we learn about every when we use the term every? When we use the term every in front of morning, we do not use a preposition. So none of the prepositions would be used there. If we had just said morning, I wake up at 6 a.m. morning, we would say in the morning. But since we have every in front of morning, we do not use any preposition there. 6 a.m. every morning. She will be back dash an hour, in, on or at. Here we're talking about a period of time. This person is going to come back after 1 hour. So in such cases, when we are referring to a period of time, we would use the preposition in. I will be back in 1 hour, or we have to leave in 5 minutes. So any of these cases, when we talk about a period of time, then we would use the preposition in. We went to the beach dash sunset. In, on or at. We talked about this earlier when we discussed the prepositions. Sunrise and sunset are considered specific times, so we use the preposition at sunset and at sunrise. So the correct answer here is at. Are you free dash tomorrow evening? In, on or at. Let's take a look at that question. We see the word tomorrow, right? And when we use the word tomorrow, we do not put any preposition in front of it. So the correct answer is, are you free tomorrow evening? He moved to Mumbai dash 2005. In, on or at. This is easy. You see a year 2005, which is a long period of time, so we use the term in 2005. Dash Valentine's Day, my boyfriend sent me flowers. In, on or at. Valentine's Day is a specific holiday, right, which is followed by the term day. On the specific day, this girl's boyfriend sent her flowers. So when we talk about a specific day, we use a preposition on. Do you think people will live on Mars dash the future? In, on or at. We use a preposition in when we refer to future and past. In the future or in the past. When it's present, we say at present. My flight is dash 6 p.m. dash May 12th. So this is an easy one. 6 p.m. is a specific time, so we use at. And May 12th is a specific date, in which case we use the preposition on. So at 6 p.m. on May 12th. I hope this video has helped you understand the correct prepositions to use in referring to days, dates, time, months and years, and also understand when we don't use a preposition. Please like and share the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching.